Okay, so I had started doing all of this on my computer and thought it was recording, and apparently my mic wasn't working. So here we go. What I'm making today is stickers. So I'm showing you guys how I make my stickers. I am in Canva right now, and I do have Canva Pro. So I do go into Canva Pro. And I'm going to pull up the sticker that I hand drew on my tablet right here. This cute little bear, love her to death. She's got her cute little hearts in her ears and on her little face and belly. I did hand draw this, and then I took it and placed it in here. I'm going to remove the background. I'm going to save it as a PNG. I'm going to make sure that I do a transparent background and that I save it to my desktop so that I can find her. She is also going to go all the way up to 2 on the scale right here when saving her, so you guys can kind of see my settings right here and how I'm going to save my sticker to my desktop so that I can go in and pull her into my Cricut design space and get her into a sticker. I did start on my other Mac. I had to switch over to my laptop because my other Mac was being super slow. So here I'm just pulling her into this is my Cricut design space that I'm pulling her into. I'm just going to pull this up. I'm going to get her to the size that I want. When you go in here, you do want to make sure that you are doing a print then cut. I'm doing a blank canvas. Once I do that, I hit upload and then I'm going to bring in my image. I'm going to bring her down to 3.0 on the width and I'm going to hit tab. When I do this, I decide that it's a little too big because I want 6 of these to fit on my sticker paper because it can be super expensive. I'll show you guys the sticker paper later. So I'm going to change her down. So you're going to see that I go up here. I'm going to change it. I'm going to hit tab and it brings her down a little bit. Then we're going to go over and we're going to hit edit. When I hit edit, this is where it's going to pull up my stickers and you can either do kiss cut or die cut. Kiss cut is when you want multiple little stickers like a sticker sheet and be able to pull them off and not have them come out as a complete sticker. Die cut is a complete sticker, which is what we are looking for right here. You can also see my settings as I'm doing them right here. You're going to see that I'm going to toggle off these settings so you can see the differences. When you are using these settings, you want to play around with them and see what you want because some of them, if you had easy peel clicked, what that's going to do is make it to where your Cricut is going to cut it twice. There's going to be 2 cut lines and it's going to cut it twice. I personally don't love this. I don't like it. I'm going to take that easy peel one off and I'm going to take it down to the thinnest versus having it be a thicker cut. You can totally have it on thick or you can have it on standard. And I show you guys what it looks like on each one of them here so you can kind of see, but you're going to want to play around with this. I do know that with Cricut, sometimes you do have to have Cricut access to be able to make it into a sticker. I don't have Cricut access. I'm still able to do this. I'm going to go ahead and duplicate this. I'm going to duplicate it 6 times. I'm not going to worry about where she's at because it's going to go ahead and place it on my mat anyways. So I duplicate it 6 times. I'm going to go over, I'm going to hit the make button. Once I do this, it is going to pull it up and I'm going to have 6 of them sitting right there on my sticker paper for my mat. I'm going to go ahead and go back because it's perfect and I'm going to save it. So I'm going to save it into my stationery folder so that next time all I got to do is go in to my stuff, pull it up, and I can recreate it without having to go through all the same steps that we just went through. So once you get something down for your stickers, go ahead and save it into one of your folders so that you can pull that back up later on and not have to worry about it. So now it's going to take me back to my canvas. I'm going to go ahead and hit make. It's going to take it just a second to think about it. My computer was being a little slow at the moment. Sorry about that. It is going to go ahead and pull it up. It's going to show me what I need. I'm going to go ahead and hit the next one over so that I can start on the printer settings. So you want your printer and your computer to read correctly when you do this. So you want to make sure that with your printer, you have glossy already selected and you have best. When you go here, you're going to want to hit the system settings button. You're going to see that here in just a second. You're going to see my settings on all of this. I share all of this with you so that you can see that I go in and I'm going to hit ultra glossy or photo glossy here. Then after that, I'm going to go down and I'm going to hit best. These stickers do print out a little darker than I prefer, so I need to work with my settings just a little bit on this printer and get it kind of figured out. The Epson EcoTank seems to be working great for me. but I don't like how dark it prints out. I do have an HP, which I do kind of talk to you guys about here in just a little bit, but it uses so much ink. So now we're going to jump over to the printer. So now my printer is going to go ahead and get my stickers nice and printed. This is going to take it a minute. I do use the Epson EcoTank 2720. I've noticed that my ink stays for a very long time. I do have a HP printer, but when I use that printer, I go through ink so quickly. So we're going to use this Epson. Now that it's printed out, we're going to pick the white sticker paper that's waterproof, and I'm going to select default because my needle is brand new. If it's not, then you might want to do more. It is going to cut it twice, so keep that in mind, but these are my settings while using my Cricut machine. Okay, so here are our stickers printed out. She's super cute, and I'm ready to lay her down on the mat. The sticker paper that I do use right now is the Pen Gear waterproof sticker sheets from Walmart. This is the one that I have found so far that I've liked, and I am still checking out other ones, but this is the one I've been using. These have worked out really great. I don't have to do a second step. I can print them out, put them directly on to my sheets right here, as you can see. I use one that's got the felt at the bottom of it, and I bring it down, set it on here, and now I'm going to take it over to my Cricut and get it cut. But I use these because I do not have to laminate this sticker paper. I don't use Cricut sticker paper or matte unless I want to laminate. But even then, I'm still picky about it because it can be very thick, and my stickers are not thick, they're very thin. I will show you at the end, and these ones are smudge proof. Okay, so now I'm going to load this up into my printer. You guys seen what my settings were. I'm going to go ahead and just hit into my machine. I Cricut Maker 3. This is going to go ahead and cut out my stickers, and then after they're cut out, they're finished, and that's all I have to do to make a sticker. It's actually pretty easy. It's really the designing part that takes the longest for me. I don't know if you can see my little Highland cow right here, but he's another one that I did hand draw, and he is another sticker that I make. He's super cute. He's another one I'm going to be printing out tonight, because these are also not only available on my Etsy shop and on my website, but I make smaller versions of these guys, and I add them into every order so that somebody gets one sticker every time, because when somebody gets a hold of a sticker, they're normally hooked and they want more. Stickers are super cute. I really like them. I do have mine priced at $1.99, but that's because mine are pretty good size. Here's another sticker right here, just as size to my palm. As you can see, they are pretty good. This is the same sticker paper. It's nice and shiny on the back. Very, very thin. You're not gonna see these to be thick. They're not gonna bend real easy. They're gonna work, and they're waterproof. So they're super cute. I love this sticker paper. This sticker paper really works really good. Michaels also has one that's a good one that's called Make It. Make It Market printable stickers vinyl. This is another one that I really like. So if you are looking for some printer sheets, these would be a good call. If you guys ever have any questions, please comment down below. I really did make this to just kind of help other business owners like myself. I'm making stationery now, but you guys have known me to make my keychains and other things, and even started doing sourdough, which I'm still doing and I love, but I don't know that I'll do much sourdough on this channel. So I'm sorry if you're following me for sourdough. I don't know that you'll see much more of that. Maybe this spring I might just start a whole nother YouTube channel just for sourdough, because this one is going to be about Sweet Serenity Co. I opened this up in May of 2025, and I'm literally just documenting my journey through all of this, to be honest with you. I want to see where I can be within a year, 2 years, those kind of things. So not only am I doing this to help other people, but I want to see where it brings me. This is literally my dream. I do not have another job. This is my job. Thankfully, I do have a supportive husband, so I do have his income to follow back on. It has been very hard on us. It's not been easy. So if this is something that you're looking into and wanting to do, please just do your research and definitely check out different videos, different creators, different business owners, and ask all the questions that you possibly can. Also, to let you guys know, this does cut 2 passes. So you can see my machine cuts it once and then it's going to go ahead and do a second pass. My best advice that I can give anybody is to work with what you got. Do not overdo it, and don't, I know it's hard, but try not to get discouraged. You've got this and you can keep going. And again, if you have any questions, all you got to do is reach out to me. I will answer any questions that you guys have. So you can see that it does take a little bit of time to go ahead and get these stickers cut, but once they're cut, we're done. And I do not outsource this right now, but you can outsource getting your stickers cut if you don't have a Cricut maker like I do and you can't afford it. You can use Sticker Mule. It is a good place. They make quality, good stickers. I think you can get like 50 of them for 20 bucks or something like that, but just outsource it if you have to. Definitely do the research and figure out what's going to work best for you and your business. Okay, our stickers are done. Let's go ahead and take a look at these. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and take this off and I'm going to do it from the back. Okay, so we have 6 cute little oh my goodness, we have 6 cute little sticker bears right here. That was a tongue tie. They are so freaking cute. Let me show you to size. So you can see she's a pretty good size sticker. Very cute, very thin, waterproof, not going to bend. So very cute little sticker. So this is how I make my stickers. If you guys ever have any questions though, please feel free to reach out to me and let me know. This Cricut maker has been what has saved me with my stickers. You can see that white outline. That is what we did in Cricut to make her look like a sticker. Thank you guys again. If you've not had a chance to, please go ahead and hit that subscribe button and that thumbs up button. I appreciate the community that I am building and you guys just being here and watching my video. If you were able to watch this all the way through, if you wouldn't mind leaving a pink heart so that I know that you have watched the video and hopefully maybe I helped you. Have a wonderful day and thank you guys for stopping by.